800 values for New Era human being. The greatest creator and the way of the greatest creator. 41. Reverence for the greatest creator, life and nature, and adherence to the way of the greatest creator. 42. The core of the way of the greatest creator is the way of nature. There is no coercion attached to the way of the greatest creator. 43. There is a supernatural soul in the universe, the greatest creator. 44. The greatest creator is the supreme leader of the universe, the master of all gods, the cradle of life, the birthplace of wisdom, the creator of the universe and the life, the driving force of the universe, the energy center of the universe, the sweet spring in the desert, and the beacon in the dense fog. The greatest creator is the ancestor of Buddha, Allah, Grand Brahma, and heaven. 45. The essence of the way of the greatest creator is nature, love, and Tao. Nature is the feature of structure, love is the feature of energy, and Tao is the feature of consciousness. 46. The greatest creator has created the universe, and in the universe has established the 33-dimension space and 12 parallel worlds, and has laid down 36 8-diagram tactics. Each has its respective magical functions, orders, and rules. 47. The relation between man and the greatest creator is the most fundamental of all relations. 48. Nature is the greatest creator. That is to say, the Tao that governs everything and every phenomenon in the universe is evolving according to the order of the greatest creator. 49. The greatest creator has 8 characteristics only: amorphous, neutrality, mysterious, impartial, merciful, supremely powerful, and wise. 50. The greatest creator never conducts dialogues with a certain individual directly in the language of man. Everything is the language of the greatest creator. The changing phenomena are the dialogues between the greatest creator and the man. People capable of understanding the wordless books are having direct dialogues with the greatest creator. 51. The greatest creator never records his will with words, never enters man's mind to grant special edifications and instructions, never sounds out and reveals man, never worries that some deity or demon may usurp his throne, and never pass judgment on man. 52. Where is the greatest creator? The entity of the greatest creator is in the zero world, and the spirit of the greatest creator is in everything in the universe. Where is the zero world? The zero world is the point of zero in the coordinate system, a point that x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis will all pass through. The 20 parallel worlds are all connected with point of zero. As a result, the greatest creator exists simultaneously in the 20 parallel worlds. Without the greatest creator, there would be not any of the 20 worlds. 53. The greatest creator is the primary productive force. We need not conquer and transform nature. As long as we exist and live naturally in accordance with the natural laws, everything will be just fine. 54. The God in the Old Testament of the Bible is not the greatest creator. The greatest creator described in Lifechanyuan is not the well-known God in the Bible, but the only spiritual entity with supernatural power and wisdom, which governs the operation and change of everything. In other words, the greatest creator is the headspring and the primal momentum of everything. The consciousness of the greatest creator impartially acts on the whole universe and is not affected by differences in the matter of races, religion, and states. Therefore, there is only one greatest creator for the universe and mankind. Man's conflicts in the areas of religion, race, and states are all caused by the failure to recognize the real greatest creator. 55. Every spiritualism and wisdom originates from the greatest creator, and all the glories remain with the greatest creator. 56. Wuji gives rise to Taiji, and Taiji is the greatest creator. Holographic order is the principle by which the greatest creator has created the universe. Life and the universe are created by the greatest creator in accordance with the strict law of physics. The greatest creator is the threshold of intellect, and the universe is the inevitable product of intellect. 57. Everything in nature is the language of the greatest creator, and every phenomenon in nature is the utterance of the greatest creator. Everything perceived by man with ears, eyes, noses, tongues, and body is the language and the words of the greatest creator. To understand the language and the words of the greatest creator, vision, hearing, olfaction, taste, and touch are not enough. Spiritual perception is needed. Without spiritual perception, we can never understand the words and language of the greatest creator, and we can never understand what he is saying. 58. Everything in the universe has been created by the greatest creator according to the laws and the principles of science. People who have mastered these laws and principles are the messengers of the greatest creator. They have obtained the power to interpret the greatest creator's word and guide mankind. There is only one coincidence in the universe, the birth of the greatest creator. Other than that, all other things are a matter of inevitability. Inevitability is the order of the universe, and the order of the universe is inevitability. The universe is harmoniously unified by the Tao. The Tao is law and principle. Everything within the scope of law and principle is inevitable. There are absolutely no coincident events. The Tao governs everything in the world. The purview of the Tao is so broad that nothing will be left out, and is so narrow that there is no such thing as the interior. Therefore, everything that occurs in the universe is inevitable and not accidental. Coincidence is a link in the chain of inevitability. 60. There is no final judgment. Judgment is made at every moment. What judges life is not the greatest creator, the God, the Buddha, or Hades, but Tao of the greatest creator. The Tao of the greatest creator is operating every minute of the day. 61. As for the life of the universe, it is the original intention and will of the greatest creator to let all life forms live happily, joyfully, freely, and blessedly. 62. The core of the way of the greatest creator is reap what you have sown. If you want to eat cucumber, then sow the seeds of cucumber in the field. In this way, what you may reap is undoubtedly cucumber, not watermelon or pumpkin. The way of the greatest creator is the Tao, by whose principle you may undoubtedly reap what you have sown. If you deviate from it, you may reap beans from the seeds of melon and reap melon from the seeds of bean. To be more specific, on the soil of selfishness, greed, jealousy, resentment, ignorance, fatuity, and trickery, you may reap something different from the seeds you have sown. You may reap beans only from the seeds of melons and vice versa. Only on the soil of kindness, honesty, credibility, and unselfishness can you reap what you have sown. If you want to reap what you have sown and realize your dream, you must follow the way of nature. If you stray from it, hope will become desperation and the comedy will evolve into tragedy. 63. Understanding the greatest creator, revering the greatest creator, believing the greatest creator, and following the way of the greatest creator is the precondition for man to initiate his conscience. If a person has no greatest creator in his mind, it will be difficult for him to initiate his conscience, and his conscience may die out. We can even say that such a person has no conscience and is a sly hard nut. Following the way of the greatest creator is the fundamental prerequisite and guarantee for man and his individual members to lead a happy life. 64. Anyone who wants to become the greatest creator is the incarnation and the representative of demons. Anyone who abets others to become the greatest creator is the representative and accomplice of demons. 65. Psychic energy is the highest level of energy in the universe, and the energy of spirit comes all from the greatest creator. As long as we continue to believe in the greatest creator and follow the way of the greatest creator, we will have no lack the energy of spirit. Vitality and psyche are the energy second only to spirit. The energy of vitality mainly comes from the humor between heaven and the earth. And the humor between heaven and the earth includes the energy brought to man by everything in nature, namely the energy given to man by all the beauty of nature and the energy of carbohydrates converted from food. The energy of psyche mainly comes from the level of consciousness. It is a structure energy, a program energy, and a belief energy. It can also be generalized as the energy of Tao.